Day yesterday, but when it comes to 50 Cent, when it comes to Father's Day, he took down the whole social media. So yesterday, go ahead, I can't even post the picture. So 50 Cent went off on his baby mama and also his son. On his baby mama, he said, "Oh, his father said, Happy Father's Day, you little B. I'll have custody soon, little B. You'll be back on the OnlyFans in time for that little B. But know how it is. You're going to learn, little B." And then he was while he was going off with his baby mama, him and the son went at it and everything. Um, for his son, he said, "Oh, his father said, Happy Father's Day to all the real ones." He said, "I'm watching my bet and it ain't looking too good. I got the over, and we all know this day for photo ops. The day ain't over yet. Finish strong, so get on your job." So apparently, he posted a picture of his 50 Cent son put a picture of 50 Cent and his second son appeared together in a photo, which is blank right now. So he's going. So he kind of placed a bet against his father about about his son and everything. And then 50 Cent came back saying, "You little punk, your mama got you on your sister scamming. The people came to ask me for some questions about it. I said I don't F with them. I'm a law-abiding citizen." So, like I said, well, everybody's had a good Father's Day, but because of 50 Cent, I don't think he had a good Father's Day by him and the son going at it and also going at his baby mama. So, and 50 Cent went very viral for this on this. So, Ronnie, what you got to say about 50 Cent and his baby mama situation, the son situation on Father's Day?
See, the thing with them two, 50 Cent and his son, both of them are messy. Both of them are toxic. They usually have a weird type of relationship when it comes to the aspect of father and son. Sometimes your son may not like you, sometimes your father may not like you. But the whole aspect is, 50 Cent, he don't get along with the baby mama. That's why I want in the comment, you talking about go ahead, talk to your mama about it. Their relationship is just a weird type of relationship between father and son. I think eventually I hope them two actually reconcile, actually go sit down with a therapist and see if they go both see what is the root cause of everything. But his son's pretty much seeing him as on him, pretty much abandoning him and also baby mama, and realize that he could have been more well off if he was right next to 50 Cent. But 50 Cent could care too less about it. People got to feel like 50 Cent grew up rough. So his mindset when it comes to parenthood is totally different than the average person. So people might say right now 50 Cent is trolling his own son, making fun of his own son because that's how he grew up. That's all he knows. So some people are not made to be fathers. No offense to 50 Cent. I respect him when it comes to aspect of business. But as a father, he not doing a great job at it. Go ahead, Akeem.
A lot of people might not like this commentary, but I respect 50 Cent. He hasn't changed. He hasn't deviated from who he is as a person. You gotta respect the man who's been consistent and who's never wavered. Let's get something straight. I haven't seen not one comment calling him a deadbeat. Let's get something straight. He gave Maurice Mama millions of dollars. He was giving Maurice $6,000-7,000 after the man was 21, and he also was financially supporting his second son. So here's the thing, and people say, "Hey, it's the choice of woman you make." Lots of time you don't know the people who you're dealing with, and let's also remember this man grew up without a mama or a daddy. His grandparents raised him. He still don't know who his real father is, and his mother was unalive when he was a kid. This is what you getting. This is not a man who's healed. This is a man who's not playing games. And he has a lot of money. If you getting up in this tutelage, you sign up for what you get. I don't see nothing wrong with what he's been doing.
Don't trolling your boy. He trolling his own son.
Listen, I'll troll my own son if he disrespect me too. Hey, listen, I gave you life and I'll take you up out of here. I've already given everything you deserve, homie. I don't owe you nothing else after that. Millions of dollars, and I gave you life. I bumped and grind for you to get here. Respect respect your upline.
You're missing it, Hakeem. Some people need that father's love, man. You're missing it.
No. Respect me and you'll get this father's love. Everything is conditional.
I'm gonna say this. I'm going to agree to your set to Akeem when it comes to 50 Cent. As soon as he came out, until now, we know who he is, the type of person he is. Family knows the type of person he is. The son knows the type of person he is. The baby mama, everybody know what type of person he is. And my thing is like people don't know, and he does this. 50 Cent's a very caring person. I can name a lot of people that he took care of, but there's sometimes, but like I said, he's a New Yorker. How born he was raised. If you stab this man in the back,
Got it.
that's it. If you turn your back against him, that's it. You know,
Don't put that on the bed. I sleep there.
You know, he with 50 Cent in
No.
his life, he learned too
That's
much.
still cardboard.
And like I said, before, you know, him and his son got at it, you know, he was there in his life and everything. But it said his mama was, you know, was talking to his son and trying to turn, you know, to make mama 50 Cent's baby mama was trying to talk to his son, trying to turn against him and everything. And that was the reason that they have a staying relationship right now and everything. So 50 Cent blamed the mama for staying in that relationship with Marquise and everything. And yeah, when we see with 50 Cent, this is what you get. This man's not gonna turn on nothing. 50 Cent stands on business. You know, if you mess with him, that's it. There ain't no turning back. You know, he's it's like if you're done, he's dead to you. That is it. You know, and he's a man that stands on business. He's not gonna turn back. You know, some men, you know, they do. You know, they want to fix and everything. I saw Tyrese. I don't know y'all saw the clip with Tyrese. Him and his father was talking for 10 years, but you know, he went to see his father because I think his father has stage 4 cancer, and he saw his father for the first time in over a decade and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to that, that's great to see. But 50 Cent, you know, this is what he is. He's gonna die. He's gonna die on his. That's what I see for 50. If you're going to stick on it and die for yours, hey, that's you.
Now, but shout out to White House. That's also in the building. Shout out to Just the Facts. Is also in the building. Good evening, panel. White House, what's up, guys? Shout out to Jonah Hurd is also in the building. Happy belated Father's Day to Jay. And happy future father to the brothers Ron and Hakeem. It is written. It is written. Shout out also shout out to Zakir. I'm gonna say your name right. Zakir. He said, yeah, 50 Cent already did his son a favor by letting people know he is a son. Y'all missing it. Y'all missing it when it comes to fatherhood, man.
Hey.
It's not always about spending bills, providing stuff like that. Them kids need father's love. It's not about all that resources, man. Y'all missing the point. That's why the black community is stay what it is now. Go ahead.
As a father, Ronnie, I'm not the type of person that 50 Cent is, but there are some fathers, you know, who are very strong and masculine, and if you mess up on them so many times, they will cut you loose. And to me, you had to do something so hot enough that a father got to turn around to do that. And with 50 Cent, you know, I wish they could do it, but as a man, when that's on his business, how he's sitting his crowd, I gotta respect it as a man and as a father. I know I'm just saying as seeing his view as a father. I'm not saying I wouldn't do it. I would not do that, but in his case, as being a father, that's on him.
So you gotta say something. We live in a generation where people are messed up because of the lack of fathers. But go ahead.
So I want to read a couple real quick to understand where this say. Exodus 20:12. Honor thy father and thy mother, so that may live long in the land of the Lord God has given to you. Here's the thing. Deuteronomy 5:16. Honor your father and mother as the Lord you God has commanded you, so that your days may be long, that you may go well with you in the land of the Lord. Children, Ephesians 6-1-3. Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor your father and mother, which is the first commandment, with a promise that it may go well with you, and that you may have long life on this earth. Colossians 3:20. Children, obey your parents in everything, for this is pleasing of the Lord. Matthew 15:4. For God's sake, honor your father and mother. And anyone who curses his father or mother must be put to unalive. But do y'all need to keep going?
I can't, but I want to say this, how it stands today and everything. To me, for Marquise, by honoring your father, don't put stuff out in public. They don't have to talk or anything like that. But when this comes to public like that, you're kind of disrespecting And to me, that's a line that I can't cross because.
But let me ask you a question: who put out who first? Marquise put out who first. So you just humiliated your dad and his last name, saying that you bigger than the program. You can't be bigger than the man who made you. God worked through 50 to put him on earth. You saying you gonna go at the 50? All you had to do is listen to your father. Marquise would have been right there running 50% Enterprises right there in Shreveport, Louisiana, being the CEO of the company. Sayer got spirits behind his name. Spirits. Liquor.
No, but when it comes to aspect of fatherhood, I would say fatherhood is a very, very deep subject because a lot of people don't know how to be fathers. And 50 Cent not giving a good example. I'm just being honest. He just has resources.
He has resources, but this is a man who grew up without no father. There's no manual.
That was say he's not a good. That was say he don't have a good example of being a father. Look, he was raised without a father. I can't expect somebody to be a father and no man had a father in his life.
I can't agree with that, Ronnie. Like I said, I ain't have a father like that.
No, but you have father figures. 50 Cent never had a father figure. He only had the streets.
No, he had his granddaddy there.
Yeah.
He had his granddaddy there. His